So now let's talk about biomass. So what is biomass? So it is a biological material derived from living or recently living organisms. As a renewable energy source, biomass can either be used directly via combustion to produce heat or indirectly after converting it to various forms of biofuel. So, biomass contains stored chemical energy from the sun. Plants produce biomass through photosynthesis. Biomass can be burned directly for heat or converted to renewable liquid and gas fuels through various processes. So technically, ang biomass ay ito daw po yung mga ito yung paraan ng pag-convert ng electricity ng sa power plant sa paraan ng mga pag-collect ng mga waste na sa ating kapaligiran tulad ng mga for example yung ating waste sa mga kahoy, yun sa mga pupo ng hayop, yung mga yon. At saka yung photosynthesis nga din pala isa pa ring paraan para ma-process natin yung ating biomass. So next, ito pala yung ating photosynthesis. So in this process of photosynthesis, plants convert radiant energy from the sun into chemical energy in the form of glucose or yung tinatawag nating sugar. So, let's talk about the categories of biomass material. So, there are 5 basic categories of material. So, first is virgin wood from forestry, arboricultural activities or from wood processing. Ito yung mga tinatawag natin yung maliliit na retaso ng mga kahoy. Ito yun. So, energy crops, high-yield crops grown specifically for energy applications. So, agricultural residues, residues from agriculture harvesting or processing katulad nung sa mga ng mais, yung buhok ng mais, mga ganun, o kaya yung mismong balat, yung cover sa kanya. Food waste, pwede din yan, from wood and drink manufacture, preparation and processing and post-consumer waste. Industrial waste and co-products from manufacturing and industrial processes. So ito yung mga source ng ating biomass. Kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, sa sewage, pwede doon. Sa municipal solid waste, yung mga basura na ating tinatapon. So ito yung animal residues o sinasabi ko kanina sa mga pupo nila. Ayan. So pwede rin dito sa industrial residues, ito sa forestry crops residue. Yung kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, ito yung mga kumbaga retaso ng mga woods. Pwede din doon. Ito, agricultural crops and residue. Yan, dito. So, next. So ito, converting biomass to energy. So, indirect combustion or tinatawag natin burning to produce heat, thermochemical conversion to produce solid, gaseous, and liquid fuels. So, in chemical conversion to produce liquid fuels. And when it comes to biological conversion, it to produce liquid and gaseous fuels din. So, note, direct combustion is the most common method for converting biomass to useful energy. All biomass can be burned directly for heating buildings and water, for industrial process heat, and for generating electricity in steam turbines. So, thermochemical conversion of biomass includes pyrolysis and gasification. Both are thermal decomposition process in which biomass feedstock material are heated in closed pressurized vessels called gasifiers at high temperatures. So, ano ba yung tinatawag nating pyrolysis? Kagaya ng binanggit natin kanina. So, intense heating organic materials to 800 to 900 Fahrenheit or 400 to 500 degrees Celsius. So in the near complete absence of free oxygen, biomass pyrolysis produces fuels such as charcoal, bio-oil, renewable diesel, methane, and hydrogen. So, what is hydrothreatening? So it is used to process bio-oil. So, ito yung na-produce ng fast pyrolysis. So, with hydrogen under elevated temperatures and pressures in the presence of a catalyst to produce renewable diesel, renewable gasoline, and renewable jet fuel. So, ano rin ba yung ating tinatawag na gasification? So, entails heating organic materials to 1,400 to 1,700 degree Fahrenheit or 800 to 900 degrees Celsius with injections of controlled amounts of free oxygen and or steam into the vessels to produce a carbon monoxide and hydrogen-rich gas called synthesis gas or syngas. Syngas can be used as a fuel for diesel engines, for heating, and for generating electricity in gas turbines. So ito yung process ng ating biomass. So ito yung ating biomass. Ayan. Then pupunta siya dito. And then ito yung tinatawag kaninang directly burning na tinatawag. So after niyang ma-burn, syempre merong steam. Yan. And yung steam, yun yung nagpapaikot sa ating turbine. So, pagkatapos pumunta nun, nakakatapos paikutin ng turbine, naman siya sa generator, which is yung generator, yung nagpo-produce ng ating electricity. And magta-travel na dito sa ating transformer, papunta naman sa transmission lines. So, yun lang yung concept nitong itong picture na ito. So, thermal conversion. Ano naman itong thermal conversion? It is a process in which heat is the dominant mechanism to convert the biomass into another chemical form. So, ano rin itong ating tinatawag na chemical conversion? So, a range of chemical processes may be used to convert biomass into other forms, such as to produce a fuel that is more conveniently used, transported, or stored, or to exploit some property of the process itself. So, biochemical conversion, ano naman to? Mixed use of the enzymes of bacteria and other microorganisms to break down biomass. So, bago ko explain to, mayroon akong sasabihin na yung alam niyo yung pupo ng hayop. So, yun ay kinokolek and then sa isang lalagyan na tinatawag na digester. So, yung digester meron yung mga bakterya na kumakain dun sa pupo. And then yung bakterya nagpo-produce yun ng methane. And then yung methane, syempre ginagamit natin yun pang burn ng ating water. And then pagka-burn, syempre yung steam nun, mapupunta nga yun sa, magagamit yun para mapaikot natin yung ating turbine. And then yun, pagkatapos mapaikot ng turbine, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, and then susunod siya na process ay sa generator na. Yung nga yung nagpo-produce ng ating electricity. So, let's back here at the biomass advantage and biomass disadvantages. So, tumama tayo sa advantages. Biomass is always and widely available as a renewable source of energy. It is a carbon neutral. It reduces the over-reliance of fossil fuels. It's less expensive than fossil fuels. Biomass production adds a revenue source for manufacturers. Less garbage in landfills. So, ano naman yung ating biomass disadvantages? So, biomass energy is not as efficient as fossil fuels. It is not entirely clean. Can lead to deforestation. Next is biomass plants. So, di ba, doon ang gagaling yung ating ginagamit para makapag-burn tayo dun sa forest. Yan. So, yun yung disadvantage halos din ng biomass. Yun, it can lead to deforestation kasi yun yung halos na pwedeng gamitin na pang process para ma-produce natin na electricity natin. So, yun. Thank you po.